Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Triple H to refuse Randy Orton's request and remove him from SmackDown. 3 things the game can do if the Viper confronts him following this week's show. Randy Orton has now made it clear that he intends to confront Triple H soon to get his match against Kevin Owens approved for Crown Jewel 2024. This assertion came during the most recent episode of SmackDown when Orton approached Nick Aldis to request a match against the prizefighter. However, Aldis rejected the plea, explaining that higher-ups had not permitted the match. In response, the Viper declared that he knows exactly who to approach, hinting at an impending face-off with his former Evolution stablemate. In this article, we will discuss 3 possible actions Triple H could take if Randy Orton confronts him following this week's SmackDown. One potential scenario that could unfold if Orton confronts Triple H is that his plea might be approved by the WWE's Chief Content Officer. Both veterans share a long history and a strong bond. Randy Orton might present compelling reasons to the King of Kings as to why a match against Kevin Owens is necessary for the Saudi Arabia show. The Viper's arguments could ultimately convince the TKO, leading Triple H to approve Randy's match against Owens for Crown Jewel 2024. Nick Aldis used to manage affairs on Friday Night SmackDown and had the authority to make matches official, but the situation with Orton versus Owens seems to be different. The reason the SmackDown general manager isn't able to make this match official is that he appears to be restricted by higher authority. As a result, there's a chance that Triple H might also decline Randy Orton's request, stating that even he doesn't have the authority in this matter to make things official. Many believe that The Rock could be one of the people protecting Kevin Owens, which could be part of long-term storytelling. The final boss is a member of the TKO board and holds significant power to make decisions. With all these possibilities, there is a strong chance that even Triple H might reject Orton's plea. Fans could witness an unexpected turn if the Viper decides to confront Triple H, as the game might move the Legend Killer to Monday Night Raw to end his feud with KO. The reason behind Triple H's decision would be that he knows Kevin Owens is receiving special protection from higher-ups. So, as an old friend of the Apex Predator, he might not want his buddy to get into trouble on SmackDown. This is why the Chief Content Officer might take action and move Randy Orton to the Red brand after their potential confrontation. This would be an interesting direction to explore, as it makes fans even more curious about who is protecting the prizefighter, to the point that even the cerebral assassin is cautious about the situation. This week on SmackDown, Randy Orton storms into Triple H's office with a singular demand, a title opportunity or a significant match that reaffirms his position as one of the greatest to ever step in the ring. Orton, fueled by his recent comeback and looking to reclaim his top-tier status, doesn't mince words. He tells Triple H, "You and I have history, Hunter. You know what I'm capable of. I'm not asking for a handout. I'm demanding the respect I've earned." Triple H, now in his role as WWE's head of creative and on-screen authority figure, listens intently. After a pause, he coldly responds, "Randy, this isn't 2010. You don't just walk in here, make demands, and expect me to roll out the red carpet. Times have changed, and so have you. If you want to be the Apex Predator again, prove it, but not on SmackDown. I'm removing you from the roster." The crowd erupts in shock. Randy Orton is left seething, and the seeds for an explosive storyline are planted. Orton's legacy is intimidating. Triple H could frame his decision as a way to protect Orton's legacy, suggesting that his recent performances aren't on par with his legendary past. "I don't want to see you become a shadow of what you used to be, Randy. And that's exactly what you're risking by overstaying your welcome." Brand competition. Triple H might explain that SmackDown is brimming with rising stars who need the spotlight. "It's not about you anymore, Randy. it's about the future. And I won't let you hold them back. Personal vendetta. There could be hints that Triple H's decision is fueled by their tumultuous history, bringing up moments like Evolution's implosion or Orton punting Triple H's family members years ago. You think I forgot what you did to me, to my wife, my father-in-law? Actions have consequences, Randy, even years later. If Orton refuses to take Triple H's decision lying down, a confrontation is inevitable. Here's how the game can respond to escalate the drama. Triple H could preemptively have security on standby, anticipating Orton's retaliation. If Orton storms into the ring or backstage area to confront him, Triple H commands his guards to physically remove him from the building. Imagine this. Orton fights off several guards, delivering RKO after RKO to the crowd's delight. But eventually, the numbers game catches up to him. Triple H stands at the top of the ramp, smirking, and says, "You might be the Viper, but even you can't strike if I cut off your fangs." This sets up Orton as an outlaw, operating outside WWE-sanctioned rules. Triple H can take his authority further by announcing that Orton is not just off SmackDown, but suspended indefinitely. This would make Orton even more unhinged, leading him to show up uninvited at live events or attack superstars Triple H is trying to elevate. This move not only keeps Orton in fans' minds, but also makes his eventual return, likely at a big event like Royal Rumble, a massive moment. Orton's storyline would revolve around getting revenge on Triple H, while also proving he's still the apex predator. If Triple H wants to protect himself from Orton's wrath while advancing another superstar, he could recruit a younger, hungry enforcer to act as his shield. This enforcer could be someone like Solo Sikoa, Karrion Kross, or even a recently returned superstar looking to make an impact. Picture this. Orton corners Triple H backstage, only for the enforcer to ambush him. Triple H leans in close and whispers, "You wanted my attention, Randy. You've got it. But you're not going to like what comes next." This adds layers to the feud and sets up fresh matchups for Orton. After weeks of being off SmackDown, Orton could shock the WWE Universe by appearing on Raw or even NXT. Triple H might begrudgingly approve this move, framing it as a way for Orton to prove he can adapt to a different environment. On Raw, Orton could reignite old rivalries, egg Seth Rollins, or clash with emerging stars like Gunther or Damian Priest. On NXT, Orton's presence would be a game-changer, elevating the brand and giving younger talents a chance to face one of WWE's all-time greats. Eventually, Orton's journey could lead him back to SmackDown, culminating in a climactic showdown with Triple H's chosen enforcer, or even Triple H himself in a rare match. Orton's redemption. Orton proves he's still at the top of his game, earning his way back to SmackDown and forcing Triple H to acknowledge his greatness. Orton's revenge. The feud turns deeply personal, leading to Orton targeting not just Triple H, but his allies, family, and even his career. This could culminate in a stipulation match where Orton either retires Triple H as an on-screen figure or reclaims his rightful place as the apex predator. Passing the torch. Orton uses his renewed aggression to elevate a younger talent, losing to them in a major match but solidifying their status as a future. This storyline not only gives fans a compelling narrative, but also creates opportunities for WWE to showcase new talent while keeping two legendary figures, Triple H and Randy Orton, at the center of the action.